Hey, how's it going? This is your Daily Sweet Talk for May 18th, 2025. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Let me pitch something to you. I should have pulled it up before I started. Hang on, I got it.
Why don't you make like a bow and yang?
So, that was kind of loud. So that was, that, what that was, that's, I want to sort of reverse engineer that as like a working pun. Sort of uh, gaslight. No, well, it wouldn't be gaslighting. What? Okay, what I'm trying to say, there's steps here that need to be taken for that to work as a pun. Why don't you? Particularly, the phrase is, "Why don't you make like a bow and yang?" It's like a take on why don't you make like a tree and leave, but instead it's why don't you make like a bow and yang, which sounds like SNL cast member Bowen Yang. Um, so what I'm picturing is like Yang is the sound that a bow makes. So it's like Yang. I feel like that could work as an onomatopoeia for a bow. I think going forward in the future, when I'm like depicting bows in comics or whatever, I will use that sound effect. The other part of it is, what's the other part? Oh, it has to. You have to be telling someone to yang. So it's like, okay, so the pun is actually, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, the bow and yang part of it, the that being someone's name, that part doesn't really factor into the pun because my in my mind the pun was that both parts of the pun, which is that bows go yang. That's a thing that needs to be established, and the other part of it is like telling someone to go yang. That has to be something that is established. So that's something that sort of needs to be reverse engineered culturally as well. So I thought about this to go yang would be well. So yin and yang. Yin, I guess, is like cool. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Yang is like hot, dry. Okay. So yes. So my idea was that those yin and yang sort of complement each other. Yin is like cool, cold, I guess. Yang is like dry, hot, whatever. That Wikipedia or Google said, whatever. I don't know. So if yang is the opposite of yin, being like cooling, it could be like the opposite of telling someone to cool off, to go yang. Like why don't you go yang? Well, I don't think people would say why don't you go yang. I think that's too obvious. It wouldn't be like you wouldn't actually normally tell someone to make like a bow and yang. That's like way far removed from that's like a far iteration of it. It would be like dude yang, like you got a yang, man. Maybe. Or it would be like no, it would be yeah, something like that. So you like yang or whatever. Something like that. I don't know. Punch it up for me. Pitch it around. This is the new slang, yang slang. Why don't you make like a bow and slang? See, that'll be funny once it's like a further iteration of it. But okay, so yeah, it's like instead of cooling off, it's like getting heated. But not get it's like sort of getting heated, but more just getting heated in a way that's like opposite of cooling off. So that's yang, and so to say make like a bow and yang is to make like the sound a bow makes and to yang to get heated. Like, dude, make like a bow and yang. and it sounds like an SNL cast member for some reason.